It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to go, Evan McPherson to do the honors, and we are underway from Cincinnati. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. You talk about this Bengals defense. Well, they come into this one down at the 27th position in the league, Charles, against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out. Being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. Throwing is Cousins. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. They'll run on first down with Akers. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Well, this defense for the Bengals, they were excellent a week ago in that victory over Indianapolis.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there, and they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. They'll go again here with Akers. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Give them 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
From the red zone now, Cousins. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Sam Hubbard, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. A stop there on 3rd. They could have held them to 3 on this opening drive. Now they have to bow their necks on 1st and goal.
And if I'm looking at this from the offense's point of view, that's a big-time pickup right there, and I'd go right at them with another momentum play. I'd go quickly and attack them, because right now they probably have their heads down a little bit since they didn't stop them on 3rd down.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Here's where we need to see some tenacity from this defense, because they've been pushed right down the field on this opening drive. They've got to find some way to push back, and that's a good first step.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Cam Akers with his 14th rushing touchdown of the year. And the Vikings put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead. Extra point up and good by Folk. And it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Now it's Burrow. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they're able to get this one across the 35. The LSU connection. Burrow to Chase for the Cincinnati first.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
11 MT tight. 11
The center receiver in motion to the right. Mixon with a first down carry. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Bengals coming in looking for win number 6 on the year. And they coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Burrow going to get this into the hands of Mixon, his running back. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
49-yard line.
11 Thomas. 11 MT tight. 11 MT tight. 11 Mighty. 11 Mighty.
Now Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 12 more yards there and another first down. They go back to the ground now with Mixon. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Now Burrow changing things up here.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
12. 11.
From the 29, Burrow. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
It certainly didn't appear that that's where he wanted to go with the ball initially, so he tried to get something out of it by dumping it off to his running back unsuccessfully.
They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
11. 12. 11 MT. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
Burrow will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. McPherson's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Now a timeout called for by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 70 yards rushing for him now as he has gotten the night off to a hot start. Second down, they'll go with Akers again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He lost 2 there, and it's third down. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Cousins on 3rd and 2. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now we're at the 41, 2nd and 9. Here's Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Going right back to Akers. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down.
Yeah, that was the safety that came through and made the play. But there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker. We see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And that time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Here we go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. They'll give this to Akers running right. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. His carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
Now Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run here with Akers. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Again, it'll be Akers. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. The Vikings on 3rd down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and goal. Akers will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Now Folk for the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
The score, Vikings 14, Bengals 3.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail now 14-3, an 11-point deficit as they start things out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Short throw to Smith. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
And Mixon going to have a Bengals 1st down as he'll get this up past the 35-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Here's Burrow. Pass thrown right back to Joe Mixon. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11.
And they're using him out in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
A 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Here we go.
Now a 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 Don.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. The Vikings after it, and they get there for the sack. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now the Bengals going to use the 1st of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the 1st half.
11.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
They had their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
11 MT.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
11.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. This is caught. Touchdown! Smith Jr. as the 1st half is winding down. And the Bengals are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the 1st half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game. So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find...
There he goes, right side. Now he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the 1st half.
Well, partner, I have to say they called him in the right defense there. Nickel set, 5th defensive back on the field, and they love to run against that because now you typically get a bigger blocker on a smaller defender.
Yeah, because those DBs like you, they want the interception. They're not as worried about the running play, right?
Not at all. And I still remember being in school And one of my offensive line teammates used to say, boy, I love to come downfield and hit you little people.
Good run there. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Bengals with work to do in this 3rd quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. Taken at the goal line. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here we go.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining 2nd half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the 2nd half and get us going?
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11 MT. 11 MT. 11. Stop.
They'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Burrow going to give this to Mixon.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And a nice milestone reached on that last throw is here late in the season. He goes over 4,000 yards passing.
And he's really thrown the ball well all season long. Had some big games along the way. He's inspired his receiving corps to go out and make plays for him in each and every ball game.
And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 47-yard line.
11. 12. Stop.
On 2nd down, Burrow dumps it off to Mixon. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
12. 11 MT. Stop.
On 3rd and 1, Burrow finding Mixon here again on back-to-back plays. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
They certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
A give up the middle to Akers. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. That'll wind up as a loss on the play, so now they're staring at a 3rd down and 12.
We'll see what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down. On 3rd down, here's a run by Akers.
And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34.
139 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. They'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down.
Hindsight is 20/20, partner. Maybe they should have kept it on the ground again.
Well, it almost looked like the O-line was run blocking again. I mean, they opened up a big hole last time. This time they opened up a hole, and the quarterback got sacked. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, here's a give to Akers.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. And now they're in the hurry-up.
On the handoff, it's Akers.
And they'll get him down at about the 37. Well short of the 1st. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
And here's Ryan Wright now.
And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a little too much mustard on that one. It hits a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity there maybe to pin him back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, you know they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes and get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, that goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you've got to watch them a little bit because in coverage, they may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
And the tight end goes in motion left.
11, 11, 11. 12, 12.
Now Burrow to throw on 2nd down.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off by Harrison Smith. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. On for the extra point is Folk. It's good, and it's 21-10.
Makes the score Vikings 21, Bengals 10.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And that one bounces out of the back of the end zone, so we'll start the drive at the 25 on the touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's...
Here we go, here we go.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down.
11, Thomas.
Burrow looking to pass. Under pressure, they got him again.
Gotta go.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw.
11, MT, tape. 11,
Looking to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
It's a gain of 29.
And Burrow going to change the play.
11, mighty. 11, mighty.
and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. This goes out wide for Mixon. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up second and 7
11 MT tape.
at the 42-yard
11 MT
line.
tape. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. They're unable to connect, but a late flag comes in. And the contact may have come too early.
On one, ready?
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10.
11. Shot.
Now Burrow. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On second down, here's Mixon. And some strong running. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll give it to Mixon. And a little bit of space there. Takes it inside the 5 to the 3. Give him 4 on the carry there at second and goal.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
11. Shot.
Burrow will throw. And it's caught. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. Third and goal. Mixon. And Mixon not going to get there. Running into a wall here, and they'll stop him short. No gain on the play, and what to do now on fourth and goal.
Get set. Shot.
Burrow going to keep it on the sneak. And he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
Joe Burrow scoring on the sneak from a yard out. And the Bengals have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They got all of their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. And he is going absolutely nowhere in the wrong direction. He tried to do it himself, but couldn't find his way to the marker. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position.
On 2, ready?
They'll come up first and 10 here.
Hey, we got to go score. 12. 11. Shot.
Now it's Burrow. Complete. Smith has it. And out of bounds right around the 20. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
12.
And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left.
11, Thomas.
On second down, here's Burrow. Goes right back to Smith again. Touchdown, Bengals. Irv Smith Jr., a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that gives him a 3-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. This is 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start out with Akers. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 168 yards rushing for him so far in this one as he nears 1,400 for the year. All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning. Here's 1st and 10. They'll go again here with Akers. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the fourth. Here's first down. On the give, this is Akers.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now 2nd and 4. A give running right is Akers. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for this with Akers. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
Okay, there's 3 timeouts left, right?
I think you got to use one here, don't you?
No doubt about it. I'd use one right here.
Plenty of time left, plus all 3 timeouts. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. He gets it to Addison. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Boy, how do you let a guy get that wide open in the 2-minute drill?
There's absolutely no way that that's coached or taught. That's an absolute complete breakdown on that play.
All 3 timeouts still at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10 now. They'll run out of the gun with Akers. And they'll power through. Flash those fast feet, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line as he can't get any closer to the end zone. They'll go with Akers here up the middle. And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner here in the closing stages. Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee, and they'll start things out at the 25.
Here we go.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Open man is Yoshivas. So there's one big play followed by the timeout as we're under 10 seconds to go. And now how do you play it offensively? We'll find out.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Burrow. Looking deep here for Chase. And this is
McPherson on for the extra point. And it would appear they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. A fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle.
Thank you.